Her book, Shirts Powdered Red, Haudenosaunee Gender, Trade, and Exchange, is about what we can learn about Haudenosaunee women through their labor and consumer choices over 3 centuries. Before we get started about the podcast, I want to talk a little bit about your book.
Yeah. The elevator pitch for the book is, what can you know about what Indigenous women thought specifically about issues of race, gender, conversion, attempts at assimilation from what they were making and wearing? A lot of those questions historians approach from the writings of Europeans and white settlers, mostly men, sometimes women. But we don't have a lot of written archival work by Indigenous women. There's oral history stuff that's really interesting, and I tried to incorporate that in the book. But mostly the book asks, if you approach those questions that historians have more commonly answered with archival material by white Europeans and settlers, but instead ask them of Indigenous women and use clothing as a way to get at that, what does that say about what those people thought about the enormous changes of the 17th, 18th, and early 19th centuries?